Okay. I kind of had to change my plan at the last minute. I hope y'all are doing well. We're going to be doing a Mardi Gras wreath. And we're actually going to be using one of my signs, this sign. I was going to do Rachel's, but I don't want to do this until she has her store back up. She's getting ready to move, so she's kind of closed this out for right now. Alright, we're going to have fun though because I love doing Mardi Gras. Do y'all like doing Mardi Gras? It's just wild and, ooh. Let me turn this off. Where's that little mute button?
That his supporters, quote, stop the steal, trying to make the case of how Trump...
Hold on. See, I told y'all I was running late. It is crazy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's because I changed my plan at last second. Alright, so we're going to be using this purple ribbon. Isn't this pretty? It has this little purple edging on the side. A purple frame. We're going to cut some of this gold. This is a very bright gold to put in there. This is an accent. There we go. These are our ribbons. So we have the gold, and this is Sam's ribbon. And it's really pretty gold. See how sparkly and bright it is? I love this. So we're using that. And then I have the gold, purple, and green. And this is my favorite. This one is actually velvet ribbon. Oh, thank you for the stars. This is velvet ribbon, and it has the glitter. So it's purple with the gold and the green on it. So you can tell we're kind of golden green and purple. Maybe one of the reasons I love it so much is because it has purple, my favorite color. Yeah, okay. So we're not going to tell her, but we're making this for my sister. She has had a rough time lately, so we're going to make her, she lives down in Pensacola, so in her area, this stuff is big, right? It's very popular down there, and so I thought it would be good. We made her one, was it last year or the year before?
Year before.
Year before last. Yeah, so she needs an updated one. Alright, so I'm going to actually cut a little bit more of this. We also have, this is the green snow mesh. I have a little bit of this cut. And we have the purple. I thought this would be fun to put in it. So we'll cut a little bit of this. We're going to cut a little bit of this. This is our sign if I didn't show you. It says, throw me something, mister. Alright. So here's our green we have cut. Toss that over there. Alright. Let's get kind of zoomed in here. Okay. So I'm just cutting like 10 inches of this. I just want to put a little roll on there just so it's kind of gives that pop of color in it. I mean, you will get pops of color with the ribbon too, but so we're essentially going to use one roll and then part of another. So I used the whole roll of this. So I did 20-inch cuts. Then we'll do one of these. I may not do every single one with this, so we'll probably cut like half. So that's 9, about 9 of these. Because I think what we'll do is we'll alternate this bright gold, the purple, and the green. Because if we put them all in together, it's really gonna, they're gonna kind of combat each other. This stuff, if I can find the beginning of it, it's tulle, but it has some kind of, it's a little bit different than the tulle fabric, but it's very similar. It's stiff kind of like deco mesh, but it's non-fray like tulle. Alright, so let's cut. These are just 10-inch, 10 by 10s. Let's cut just a couple more. When Rachel gets her store back up, we'll do something with her stuff. But she's moving, so she can't do any signs right now. All right, we got some of these cut. We got some of these cut. So let's get started. We also have some deco tubing we're going to play with. And we have some extra ribbons we're going to add in when we get to the bow. This mesh holder, it comes from Susie's Recent Things. I can give you a link for that. Okay, so I like to open the ones up on the bottom just because I don't want to have to mess with it and open it up at the same time. So, now I want to switch this. We're going to get, there we go. Okay. There we go. All right. All set. So we'll grab our 20-inch cuts, and we're going to be doing just a ruffle. You see how pretty that edge is? I'm actually getting ready to list a kit that has this in it. It's yellow and purple. Have y'all ever done yellow and purple together? It is like one of the best combos to be. Now come on, Facebook. Don't do that. It is not liking it. I am on tonight. You see how it keeps doing that? Alright, let's try it this way. Okay. So I really like to do ruffles when I have this kind of mesh, because when you go straight up, you see how it just automatically brings that little ruffle up. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Love it. Okay, so we're just going to tie it down. So we're going to work in sections. I love yellow and purple together too. It's a daisy one. I don't think I don't have the sign in here. But it's purple and yellow. It's going to be good. So we're going to work in a section of 3 because we have 3 elements to kind of alternate. I'm just putting the ruffles in first, and I do pull them to get them to ruffle together. Okay, but you see how pretty that is on the edge? Did you? I love yellow and purple together. Yeah, it's a great color for spring, for Easter. Alright, so you see how pretty that is? The yellow and purple, the yellow has purple edges, and the purple has purple edges. So it's gonna be fun. Alright, so now let's go through and let's alternate our little extras. Okay, so these green are just cut. Let's see. There we go. These are cut like a triangle. No, they're not. Yeah, they are. They're cut like a triangle. And so I'm just going to go up like this because I want it to stick out to the sides. And then I'm going to take, just going to stick that in my hand. I'm going to take, we're going to put one of these in every one. Okay. So So put our 2 ribbons together, fold them in the middle. Yeah, purple is growing on you because I talk about purple all the time. You can ask my mom, I've been talking about purple since I was a little girl. It is not something I have grown out of. Okay. I am going to do my ribbons almost kind of stacked on top of each other, but just showing a little bit like that. Okay, let's put the gold in between. So we're just going to do a curl. So I'm just curling it up, and then we'll do the next one. You did awesome. Yeah, I'll be listing the yellow and the purple kit tomorrow. I was hoping to get it up today, but it did not happen. It's really pretty. It's a round side. Okay, so we're going to kind of pull our ribbons out towards the front. Kind of like this. There we go. So we can kind of see the excitement going on in the middle. All right. I wasn't sure if I would like this little triangle part. I think I do though. But I have the green in here in case we decide we want to cut different. Now this one, I cut in a square, so this is almost like a bow tie. Yeah, once you make one, you're in trouble. It's addicting. It's purple's my favorite color too. Okay, there we go. So we just place them on top. Now if you have trouble holding this in your hands, you can use your Bodabra. Alright, so see how I'm just kind of keeping these together. Except this one's, there we go. And then I'm just kind of pulling them forward. That way we can see this ribbon in the front, party in the back. That's what we're going to say. Okay. So we're just going to start on the next set of 3. See if it's pulling up now. So see, here's the Bodabra. You could put it all together. Well, let's put these on first. I don't want to put it on with the ruffle. I like to put the ruffle on separate just because I want to be able to easily get to making sure it's ruffling with the last one. But when you're getting ready to put the other part on, you can place it in your Bodabra so it can hold it for you while you get ready. That helps too. Your husband isn't happy with me? I'm sorry. I know, it's an addiction, I get it. My husband wasn't happy with me about it for a long time. Yep, Mardi Gras. Okay, so we'll put this one on. Should be an itchy. Then we'll spread it out. And did y'all see Mama's here today? Mama's here today. There we go. Put one more. Oh, and Bella is look at this. Look at this. Bella is practically laying in her lap. The boys were trying to get her to come out there a little while ago, but she was going to sit with Grandma because she knows Grandma will pet her. She likes to sit with Carson when we do school. She likes to sit with him and he pets on her. She loves that. Alright, so we're going to start back with the green. It's going to be our pattern, kind of going around. So kind of pull these, a little front. Here we go. There we go. Make sure that green is popping up there. That's why I wanted it to be a little bit more like a triangle so it would stand up. Okay, then we'll do our little curl. So you can take your curl, put it in the Bodabra, then get your next ribbon set ready. Sticking together. Can you live in the purple mesh? I know, I love it too. It's really pretty, isn't it? Yep, I agree. And the colors match the sign perfectly. So, I don't like that little, take that off. If I get that little pointy piece, I just snip it right off. I'm not going to go back and try to refix it because it's really kind of a wasted effort. Just snip it off. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, so we can take our purple. And then our ribbon. I love this ribbon. It's so pretty. This came from Gordon's in New Orleans. This ribbon did. Wonderful. I'm glad you like it. What's complicated? Oh, I knew I was missing something. This isn't complicated. It's just a pattern. Mardi Gras Wreath. One of the great things about Mardi Gras Wreath is you can kind of go wild, right? You can have crazy outlandish colors and all kinds of stuff on it. That's what makes it fun. Uh-oh. Is YouTube giving you a problem? Thank you, Kathleen. Okay. So I always tie this on first. And make sure it ruffles, because that's what helps it stand up. Yes, beads, I know, and unfortunately all of my beads are packed up and I didn't have time to get them down. There we go. Alrighty. You hear that noise in the back? That is the sublimation printer, just a printing. Oh, well, it's because I've been doing it a long time, but I've always been able to talk and work most of the time. Okay, so we have our 3. So we'll do our green. Our little green that stands up. And you could do more. I'm just using a little bit, but you could do more. You could add more. Oh, let me tell you. I have the same problem where I forget I have something and I go buy it again. That is a bad thing. Let me just tell you. It's a bad thing. It's better now that we're in the warehouse, but it still can be a problem because I'm not looking. I'm like, oh, I think I need that. Oh, I really like that. And then I get here and I'm like, oh, crud, I already had that. I'm going to Sim's Pottery this weekend. I was thinking, I'm going to take some pictures and make some lists for myself so I don't come back with the same stuff. Because it's just too hard. Thank you. Yeah, the ruffles go side to side so that I can get them to ruffle up against each other. That's kind of what gives it its volume. I like that. Yeah, Gordon's was a, I think they're still in operation, but I don't think they have what they used to have. They used to have tons of wreath supplies. I don't think they do anymore. Okay. Alright. And so we're doing this because it's Mardi Gras and we want it to be outlandish and bright. And lots of stuff in it. There we go. I think we have one left. Is that right? Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll put the gold there. And that'll wait. That'll work. My work wreath, I think it's a 15-inch. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 15-inch. It just looks a little bit different. But it is the same. I'll tell you. Okay. Take pictures and lists for you from Sims? Okay. It's been so hard to find wreath frames lately. It's been crazy. I've never seen it like this before. Okay, so we'll do the gold. Okay. My favorite. Oh, did they? You were just there? Well, I'm glad that they're still trucking along. We had so much fun when we went there. That was a lot of fun. We all had our baskets full. It was lots of fun. Yep. Okay. Actually, I've been there a couple times. Alright, so we're going to move on to the top. So I'm going to open up my ties up here. There we go. Woo, y'all, I'm hot. It's been kind of warm. I know. Shipping is bad. Well, I tell you, for shipping a wreath, I'd go to FedEx. Don't try to ship it through the post office. FedEx seems to have much better prices for wreaths. So I would check there. And I will tell you, try to keep the height and the width as low as you can. So if your wreath is 24 inches, you don't want to put it in more than a 22-inch box. That helps a lot with the shipping. And it still fits just fine. I would be happy to. I would like to see some snow. Is there snow there? I'm hoping when I go to North Carolina, maybe we'll have some flurries or something. I'm not counting on it, but it would be nice. Okay. So what I do about the bows is I put the bow in the corner of the box. And that usually gives it a little bit more room. As long as you don't flatten the bow, it should be pretty easy to pop it up. And one thing I do is, if I have bows that have the little curls at the bottom, I'll curl it all the way up to the top. And then when they take it out, it'll kind of fall out like it should. So, that's what I do. Of course, that's when I actually remember to list my stuff. So, yeah. I don't know how much you should listen to me about shipping because I haven't done it in a while. I mean, wreaths. Okay. There we go. So up top, I'm going to do it a little different. I will put the green off to the side with the ribbon, like that. And I'll have this ribbon going down the middle. So up top, you'll get to see a lot more of the ribbon. I do sell my wreaths when I actually get time to list them. Hey, Charlie and Sophia. Okay. But mostly I try to find craft fairs I can just take and do that. Most of the wreaths I sell, people just ask me for them. I don't list them. So if you ever see one you want, you just gotta let me know. Okay, so we did the gold. Let's do the purple. Whoops. Okay. Ooh, I like that. That's cute. I love how sparkly this stuff is. Gordon's is just called that, Gordon's, and it's in New Orleans. Yep, it is right in New Orleans. They have, I don't know if they went down to one location or if they still have multiple. So I am kind of pulling my ribbons to kind of get them to stay up a little bit. Okay. Oh, I know. I've heard that in most places in Europe there is not good craft supplies. That's awful. Canada too. There we go. Okay. Whew. I cut the mesh 20 inches. So if I only want to use one roll of mesh, I just cut it 20 inches. And you can get 18 ruffles when you cut 20 inches, which is enough for a work wreath. Perfect amount. if I'm going to use more than one mesh, I'll usually cut them 30 inches. But if I just want to use one mesh, then I'm going to cut it 20. Yeah. Yeah, I'm always hot. So I understand, Charlie. I'm always hot. Always hot. I didn't used to always be hot, but now I am. I wish I could open up an outlet store in the UK or Canada. That would be awesome. If I figure it out, I'll do it. Okay, so let's do green. So see how I have the green cut like a triangle? That's just so I can get that extra out to the side. Let's see where we at. We're at this one. Oh, I see Susan's on. Are you bundled up from head to toe? Not me. I hardly ever put a sweater on. Maybe when I'm first going out the door, but then as soon as I get inside, it's off. My dad's always bundled up. My husband's always bundled up. And so's my mom. But not me. Nope. I'm too warm. Okay, so let's do the gold. See how it just kind of pops out, that gold against the purple? Hey, Carla. You broke a rib today? Oh, no. I have done that. It is miserable. I've actually done it a couple times. Well, kind of like refractured the same ones, what I did. Well, that's because you're in Ohio, Susan. It's just too cold there. You need to migrate south. Right, Mom?
Right.
Yeah. Whew, warm. Okay, then we'll do our purple. Righty. This is called snow mesh. It can be hard to find. They're out of it right now, but when it comes back in, I'll get some more. It's very cool. It's a great little accent to add. Okay. 2 left? Yep, 2 left. What did I knock over?
Ribbon.
Oh, I'll get it. I knocked the ribbon over. A bear wreath using a bear ribbon. Oh, we just made a bear sign. I'll see if I can find some bear ribbon. Yeah, we know you're in flip-flops, Sue. That's because you're in the South now. You're in Florida. That's the standard uniform for Florida. Flip-flops. I was working on a sign the other day, and I have making a sign that says flip-flops are the glass slippers of summer. I think that's funny. Okay. I hear the train. Okay. There we go. So on the last one, I ruffle both sides. Okay. So we'll do green, and then we'll do gold. Okay. so we need this one. I bet it is freezing in Ohio. Haven't been there in a while, but every time I go, it's snowing. Yeah, I hardly even wear, I don't wear anything that's very warm. It has to be pretty darn cold for me to even have long sleeves on, because I just get too hot. There's the train. Okay, so we'll use the gold. These colors look so great together. They're all bright, sparkly. It's going by the cross.
Train. I wonder what the heck that
That's the train.
That's the train.
It was late today. It didn't come by. There's always a 4 o'clock train, but it didn't come by today, so it must have been running behind. Okay, so we've gotten done with the basic. Look, all that gold. Ooh. See how well that covers? And all we have is 1 roll of mesh on there. And then we just added in little bits extra. We hardly used any of this one. We cut very little of this, but it's enough to give us that volume and to make it where you can't see anything. So you definitely can do these with one roll of 10-inch. Okay. So we're gonna do, we're gonna use some jelly ribbon tonight. Love this stuff. Okay. Let me grab that piece I dropped. Okay. Oh. Okay, so let's look at the sign. So this is the sign we're going to put on it. Oh, that's so cute. This is Rachel's sign. So you'll have to look for these when she opens her shop back up. This is going to be cute. Oh, I love it. Okay. Oh, yes. We're going to have some fun with our bow, though. So if you've never put this stuff in bows, we're going to do it now. And then we'll add a little bit of this kind of around. All right, bow tie. That gold just really pops. Okay. So I have another gold that has the green and purple in it. So we'll put some of this in. Let's do 18-inch tails. And I'm not dovetailing any of it because we're going to, the frame is 15 inches. We're going to curl it all up. So I'm going out to the 6-inch. Now this is a little bit sheer, however, because it has all this glitter on it, it's not really that noticeable that it's sheer. So when you're looking at shears, you really kind of want to be careful that it's not like so transparent that you can't really see it. I'm ready for Valentine's Day, y'all. Well, I'm really not. I haven't even gone down and gotten a card yet. I kind of need to do that, don't I? Okay. There we go. Alright, so we'll just bring it out, trim it off. She's getting her spot.
Oh, Lordy. She's making her bed.
She is. What I did with my pen. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alrighty. We're going to put this sparkly purple. Okay. It's going to be a fun party bow. I agree. Yep. Party bow with lots and lots of glitter. Shine and glitter. That's what you want for Mardi Gras. Okay. I have never been to a Mardi Gras. Have y'all ever been to a Mardi Gras? I always wanted to try one, to go once, but my sister, she does. They have a big thing where she lives. I mean, they probably won't this year, but... Alrighty. So, let's see. But at least she'll have something pretty on her door. That's all that matters, right? Okay, this ribbon is so awesome. Okay, let's put one of this. This one, when you pull it off of the roll, it does not want to go back on the roll. It's like, no, I'm not going back. I haven't either. I want to, though. One day. How about that? We just squeezed out. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of this. So when I put this in a bow, it's just like I'm adding ribbon. I just act like I'm adding ribbon. I actually go through and make loops, just like this. It is, you just kind of have to work with it a minute because it does kind of stretch. Alright, and then I'll put the ribbon on top of it. And that'll keep it down. Not going to put a ton of this gold because there's already so much gold. I'm going to put a little bit. Okay. This is a big bow. And yes, I saw your note, Rachel, and I do know that. I just didn't occur to me. Okay. Let's put some green in. Okay. This is just fun to add something like this in. So we'll do the same thing. We'll do like 2 little curls in here. Okay, bring it out. Trim it off. Then we're going to put the jelly ribbon. So if y'all have never worked with jelly ribbon before, it's like, you know those plastic jelly shoes they used to have? It is just like that. It's the same stuff. It's plastic. And you can twist it. It is wired. It's just fun. It's just fun to kind of add a little something extra into your bow. And it curls like nobody's business. Alright. So I'll get the zip tie out. I want to make sure I get it all in there. Now I know for sure this is going to show up really well against all this ribbon, so we're going to cover it with the gold. So all I do is just cut a piece of the gold off. Okay. Oh, are you? I bet you will enjoy the break this year. Okay, so I'm going to run it around the back. Now this is a big bunch, so I want to make sure that my ribbon is not moved from the center from where it needs to be. Okay. I'll put this right in the back. Okay. I'm going to pull that really tight. So see, I still have that piece while I'm working on it. Now I'm going to break the bow. So you see how it's all squashed in there? That's what I'm doing. I am taking this piece and I'm pulling and twisting it, and it just keeps it from getting stuck in the middle here. That's why I call it breaking the bow, because I'm breaking it loose from that center. Okay, and you want to work from the bottom back to the top. You can either work side to side like I'm doing, or you can just go on one side and then do the other side. You see how fun it is with that little bit of all the extra little stuff we have in there? All right, now I'm going to cut this piece off and we're going to cover this. Okay? What did I do with that piece of gold? I knocked it on the floor. All right, so I'm just going to take this piece and I'm just going to fold it in half. Now this is that sheer ribbon, but because we're folding it in half, it's not going to be sheer. And then I'm just going to cover right where that zip tie is, so it looks all nice and neat. Yeah, I bet. How do I determine pipe cleaner versus tie? So I usually use a pipe cleaner if it's going to go on a wreath. If it's going to go on a door or a mailbox or something like that, I'm going to use a tie. Okay. All right, there we go. So let's get this on. So you can see the bow. It's wild and crazy, just like we want it to be.
Oh, it's beautiful drama bow.
Mom says it's a beautiful drama bow. All right, so we'll just pick a place. Okay. Let's put it here. All right. I'm just going to run it around the back and tie it down, and then we'll stretch it out. Okay. It is a lot of ribbon, and it's because it's Mardi Gras. Oh, thank you for the stars. Okay. Uh-oh. My hand got caught. Okay. So now I'm just going to kind of, so what I do when I get it on the wreath is I will move out my ribbons again, just to make sure they're in the place where I want them to be, because now I can really stretch them out since it's on the wreath. And I want to make sure all these little cute things are standing up and saying, hey, I'm here. slippery little stuff. Okay. Okay. See how we can really spread it out when we get it on here. Now we're going to have fun. So what you can do is, I'm just kind of pushing these little wires in. You can just curl it right up. And this is especially fun with this stuff. See how it just really curls up. Okay. See that? Isn't that fun? So this is what I meant. If I'm going to send this wreath off, I will roll it all the way up top and leave it there, because when they take it out, it's going to naturally fall out. Okay. See, in our little, these are going to be the things that hang. Thank you. Mama's tired. Are you tired, Mama?
Yep.
Yep. Y'all, she was the ribbon folding machine today.
Oh, yes. And yesterday.
And yesterday. She's been working on the yellow and purple one that we're about to list. Here we go. See how cool that is? Just make sure you get all of your little things really stand out like that. Here we go. Okay. Alright, now let's put our sign on, and then we'll put a few little things in. Where's my sign? There it is. I love this sign. This is awesome. Oh, thank you. She's very sweet. She's a good mama. Okay, so I'm just punching holes in the corners, just the 4 corners. Okay. And then I'll get some wire. That will get her 2 milkshakes at McDonald's. I don't know, she usually likes either the apple pies or the cinnamon roll. She does love Chick-fil-A. Yes, she does. She is a Chick-fil-A lover. She has it at least twice a week.
I'm a supporter.
A supporter.
Yes.
She's a supporter. Yeah. Ross is crazy about Zaxby's. Mom is crazy about Chick-fil-A. Carson likes Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. So after I go live, we all go over to McDonald's. You're going to make a wreath like this and wear it to a Mardi Gras? That's awesome. Yeah, this one I'm going to send to my sisters. Yes, we do have a Zaxby's here. Ross loves Zaxby's. I am very blessed to have my parents with me. My dad is so funny, y'all. He comes with me to work every day. And I'll say, Dad, you gonna go with me? Yep, I need to work. Like, okay. He loves it. Chick-fil-A. It's Chick-fil-A. Sue can tell you she just had her first taste of Chick-fil-A. Not too long ago.
Dad loves their mac and cheese.
Yeah. Pawpaw loves the mac and cheese. That's my dad, Pawpaw. Alright, so I'm just going to run it in between the mesh. And then I'll run the other side right through the center. It's the easiest way and the fastest way to tie the sign on. Did they? I've never had cheesecake at Chick-fil-A. I didn't even know they used to have that.
Cheesecake?
Uh-huh. Johnny said they used to have great cheesecake.
They just have brownies.
Hey, Regina.
Have brownies here.
Yeah, they have brownies at this one. It's really good. Okay. Alrighty. Look at this one. Then we're just going to add a couple little things in, and then we'll be done. How much would I sell this wreath for? I think the last year I made one like this, I think I sold it for $140. Does that sound right, Ma?
That sounds right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's the Sunday thing, right? It is. It's hard. Because that's always the day you want it, is on Sunday. No, it's not all fried. They have grilled too. Thank you. That's what Lon Ross likes. They have a new grilled spicy chicken, and he likes that. All right, so let's just put a couple of these in while I'm dropping things on the floor. We have a lot of gold, so let's just add some green in. Or maybe let's do green and gold together. Let's do that. So all I'm going to do is find the end at some point here. Let's see, where's the end? Here's one. And here's another one. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to make like a little bow. Just like that. My scissors are buried under here. Trim it off. So I want some of these little pieces to stick out because we're doing Mardi Gras. Hey, Regina. Okay, and I'm just going to come and just tie it down and then pull it up, make sure it's okay. Let's do another one. Did you receive your bee kit today? Yay! And we'll come over on this side, do it over here. And I want them to all stand up. Okay, maybe one more. You just like it to be very sparkly. There it is. Hehehe. Is Carol on here? I haven't talked to you in forever. How are you? Okay. I saw your comment, Regina, and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't talked to her in forever. Alright, so I'm going to put one right here. We don't want to neglect the bottom. Oh, do you? Oh, how fun. Now, the other thing you can do is you can take some of this and cut a little bit. Got it. Pinch it in the middle and then get it curling. And you can put this in. And I dropped it on the floor. It just gives it a little bit of fun. You would think as big as my table is, I would not drop things. But yep, I do. Isn't this stuff fun? This stuff is fun. Yeah, the kits are for one wreath. I do have supplies too, though. So if you're looking for something else. Okay. There we go. All right. All done. Look at that. Look at that sign. It's so cute. Look at that big old bow. Ooh. That's big. Looks a little crooked. Let's move it. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Isn't that pretty ribbon? I love that. Awesome. This was fun. Do something very sparkly. Want to see?
Oh, yeah. Love it.
Mom approved. Thank you. All right, y'all. Well, this was fun. I have a video ready for Friday, and it is going to be all about the different types of ribbon. So somebody requested a video on that. Thank you, Regina. On the different types of thank you, Z. On the different types of ribbon. So I did that, and it will be up on Friday. And I have several bow videos coming up. So you would have to buy two. Yeah, a lot of people do that. A lot of people buy two. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, she's been a little down lately, so I think this will cheer her up. All right, y'all have a wonderful night, and I am going to take these children and my mother to McDonald's. What do you do with ribbon not wired? You can make bows with it, but they don't hold up is the problem. So, but you can make children's hair bows with them. And diaper cakes. They work really well for that too. All right. I know, I wish you could too. All right, y'all have a great night, and I will see you guys. Well, there will be a video out on Friday, and I'll see